Hi, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Partapillo. It's great to see you again this week. I have another wonderful music lesson planned for you. To start today's lesson, you're going to need this stick with the ribbons that I made for you. It was with your folder from your teacher. And this stick with the ribbons, we're going to use to do a little bit of fun dancing today. So go ahead and get that ribbon. We're going to get started and move the piano just a little bit so that we've got plenty of room to do our actions. This song is going to have us using our stick with our ribbons to make different kinds of circles. We're going to start with a little circle with our right hand, a little circle with our left hand, a bigger circle with our right hand, a bigger circle with our left hand, and then straight out from our arm, an arm circle. This is kind of fun, huh? And an arm circle with our other hand. And then we're going to be making a circle over our head. And our other hand over our head. And then finishing with our arms together with the music. Okay, here is a song called Round and Round. Here we go.
With your right hand, make little circles round and round. Round and round, round and round. Now the left hand, round and round, round and round and round. With your right hand, make a bigger circle, round and round, round and round and round. Now the left hand, round and round, round and round and round. Now with your right arm, make a side circle, round and round, round and round and round. Now your left arm, round and round, round and round and round. Now with your right arm, circle overhead, round and round, 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 and round. Now your left arm, round and round, 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 and round. Both hands together, round and round, and stop.
Fun! Good job, kindergarten. Okay, we are done with those for the day. We will use those again next week, though, so don't lose them. Now I'm going to introduce you to a book. This book happens to belong to my little one-year-old Ezra. He loves this book, and let me tell you why. This is a fun and silly story, but not only is it a silly story, it's also a really fun song. And he likes it because of the colorful, fun pictures and because of the music that goes with it. And this book is called Down by the Bay. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. And in the story, we hear all of these funny, silly rhymes of what my mother might say. And I, Mrs. Partapillo, got to add to part of the story today, and you will too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what I just sang for you is called the refrain. That part of the song, down by the bay where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. We sing that many times in this song. And then we ask some silly questions. And we'll get to practice those as we go through the book. All right, here we go. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a goose? See the goose over here? Kissing a moose. That's silly. Goose, moose, they rhyme, don't they? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, look, a whale with a polka dot tail. Get it? Whale tail? Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, look at the fly, he's wearing a tie. Did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I knew, my mother will say, look, a bear combing his hair. Did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Did you ever see llamas eating their pajamas? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Did you ever see an apple wearing a bapple? Did you ever see an orange eating a blouse? Did you ever have a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, down by the bay. What a fun story, right? This was a good time. I am going to have us do it again. This time I have a special instrument I have to show you that I'm going to use as we sing this song again. What instruments do I have, kindergarten? This is a guitar. It's a string instrument, isn't it? I'm going to put it on using my guitar strap. That will allow me to wear the guitar while I play it. And I'm going to use something called a pick. And this pick will help me to play the strings by strumming like this. Yeah, that's how I'm going to strum the guitar. I know how to play the guitar a little bit, and so we're going to use it today to sing Down by the Bay again. Now, let's talk about this instrument. It's a string instrument. Let's count how many strings it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's got 6 strings. These knobs up here are where I can turn to tune my guitar and change the sound of the strings. This long piece of wood here with the metal lines, those are called frets. This is the fretboard. This hole right here is where sound resonates. It comes out of the guitar. And when the strings are played, the strings vibrate like this, and that allows sound to resonate and sound from the guitar. I'm going to use my fingers to change the sound of the strings. Watch what happens when I move my finger. I'm going to play this top string, which is the lowest, and I'm going to change its sound by moving my fingers as I go up the string. Yeah, and I could keep going. That changes the length of the string. It starts long, and as I move my finger up the string, it gets shorter, which makes the string sound higher. Listen what happens when I take the smallest string. That's the highest sounding. And listen how I go higher up the string and shorten it. That's as high as the instrument will go. Really cool. Now I'm going to use my fingers to push down on a few different strings to play what's called chords. There's one of the chords I'm going to use to play Down by the Bay. Here's another one. Here's another one. And one more. That's what I start the song with. Are you ready to sing Down by the Bay with me? We're going to use the guitar this time. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, wearing a tie. Ready? Did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, llama's pajamas. Did you ever see llamas painting their pajamas? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say, did you ever have a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, or if I do, my mother will say. Ready? This is where I get to add part of the song. Did you ever see a fox stuck in a box? Get it? Box, box, they rhyme. Did you ever see a fox stuck in a box? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, down by the bay. You get to add part of the song, kindergarten. You get to be part of the song too. I'm going to put my guitar away and show you what I mean by that. This is what you get to do at home, kindergarten. It says, down by the bay. Can you make a silly rhyme to go with the song Down by the Bay? Pick a funny rhyme that begins with, did you ever see a? And finish the line yourself. Here's a few examples if you'd like to use one of mine or write up your own. Then draw a fun picture down here in the box to go with your rhyme. Have fun. Turn this into Mrs. Partapilla by May 1st. Here's some examples if you need an idea. Did you ever see a fish making a wish? Did you ever see a bee with a broken knee? Did you ever see a fox stuck in a box? That's the one I used. Did you ever see a sheep walking in his sleep? Did you ever see a pig dancing a jig? Did you ever see a hare going to the fair? Did you ever see a mouse wearing a blouse? Those are sure fun, aren't they? Have a good time. Put on the line what you've decided to write about. On the back of this sheet is also something you'll be excited to do. You have to remind yourself what the words forte and piano mean. Forte is loud in music. Piano is soft. All of these pictures make sound. In the little bubble next to the picture, see there's the bubble for this one. Here's the bubble for the clock. Here's the bubble for the bird. You need to put an F for forte if it's loud, or a P for piano if it's soft. Look at the fireworks. See the fireworks? Are fireworks something that are loud and boom bang? Or are they something quiet? What do you think? Put the forte or the piano in that box. Have fun. I can't wait to see your rhyme for Down by the Bay. And if you decided what things are piano and which things are soft and which things are forte and loud. Super fun. Have a good time with that. Kindergarten, are you ready to use a musical instrument that's at your house? Here we go. You're going to need a pot. It's not a very big one. You don't need a big one. It might even be nice to have one that even has a handle like this if you can. And then you're going to need a spoon, a pot and a spoon, and that's it. You're going to make sounds with a pot and a spoon. You need to pause the video to go get your pot and your spoon. Go ahead and do that. I'll be right here when you come back. Okay. With your spoon, put the part that you eat from, yum, 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 in your hand. And you're just going to use the top part of your spoon. Flip your pot over, and let's try making sounds with our spoon. I think we can make a few different sounds. Take a look. Oh, did you notice? Try it yourself. Make some different sounds. Cool, right? Well, we're going to play some notes with our pot and our spoon. Cool, huh? Quick reminder, we have used this kind of note before. It's a solid filled-in note with a stem. That's called a quarter note, and we say grape. This is new. two notes that are touching each other by a beam in between. Those two notes are called eighth notes. And eighth notes are quick. We say lemon. So this is grape, grape, lemon, grape, lemon, grape, lemon. Quickly, right? And the last thing we're going to have in our rhythms today is a quarter rest. Remember, a quarter rest is it's a rest. We don't make sound. We want it to be nice and quiet. Okay. Let's use our spoon and our pot. We're going to go very slow as we say the fruit rhythms. 1, 2, ready, go. Lemon, grape, lemon, grape, grape, lemon, grape, 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 grape. Good job. I'm going to put my pot down because I'm going to point with my finger this time. 1, 2, ready, go. Lemon, grape, lemon, grape, grape, lemon, grape, 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 grape. Good. Okay, I'm going to use my pot this time. I can't point and use my pot. So we've done it a few times now. Keep your eyes on the rhythm. 1, 2, ready, go. Lemon, grape, lemon, grape, grape, lemon, grape, 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 grape. Good job. That was sure fun, wasn't it? Let's try it again. And we're going to go just a tiny bit faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Lemon, grape, lemon, grape, grape, lemon, grape, 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 grape. Again, 2, ready, go. Lemon, grape, lemon, grape, grape, lemon, grape, 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 grape. Good. This time, I'm only going to point, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to play anything because I want you to try it on your own. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. I hope you had fun with that. Who knew that you had a musical instrument in your house, right? It's pretty cool. Kindergarten, let's continue working on that song of our hymn of the month, this joyful Easter tide. Let's start by reviewing the first verse and the second verse that we've already done. Here we go. This joyful Easter tide, away with sin and sorrow. My love, the crucified, has sprung to life this morrow. Had Christ, who once was slain, not first his 3-day prison, our faith had been in vain. But now has Christ arisen, arisen, arisen. But now has Christ arisen. Good. Once more with actions. This joyful Easter tide, away with sin and sorrow. My love, the crucified, has sprung to life this morrow. Had Christ, who once was slain, not burst his 3-day prison, our faith had been in vain. But now has Christ arisen, arisen, arisen. But now has Christ arisen. Good job. Second verse now. Death's flood has lost its chill since Jesus crossed the river. Lover of souls from ill. Actually, it's like this. Ill. Oh, not feeling good, huh? My passing soul deliver. Had Christ who once was slain not burst his 3-day prison, our faith had been in vain. But now has Christ arisen, arisen, arisen. But now has Christ arisen. Let's try singing that. Ready? Chill. Death's blood has lost its chill since Jesus crossed the river. Lover of souls from ill, my passing soul deliver. Had Christ who once was slain not burst his 3-day prison, our faith had been in vain. But now has Christ arisen, arisen, arisen. But now has Christ arisen. Good. We're on to the last verse now. First, my flesh. That's your body. So let's put our hands on our body. My flesh in hope shall rest. Again, my flesh in hope shall rest. And for a season slumber. That's closing our eyes. Slumber is sleep, isn't it? Let's try that again. My flesh in hope shall rest. And for a season slumber. Till Trump, get out your trumpet. That means defeat, overpower, overstrengthen, win, okay? Till Trump from east to west. Those are two different directions. Till Trump from east to west shall wake the dead in number. Get out your fingers. Number, many fingers, okay? Let's try that again. My flesh in hope shall rest, and for a season slumber, till Trump from east to west shall wake the dead in slumber. Not slumber, oops, sorry. Shall wake the dead in number. This is talking about at the end of times. Jesus has defeated and won over Satan, sin, and death. And we do not have to worry about our life after this life because we will get to be with Jesus. That's what this song is talking about right here. My hope in flesh shall rest, and for a season slumber, till Trump from east to west shall wake the dead in number. Ready? Let's try it again. My flesh in hope shall rest, and for a season slumber, till Trump from east to west shall wake the dead in number. Had Christ who once was slain not burst his 3-day prison, our faith had been in vain. But now has Christ arisen, arisen, arisen. But now has Christ arisen. Good job, kindergarten. We have one more thing to do today. Ready? Stand up. Get yourself lots of space around because this is going to be a fun song and we have to go slow and then faster and faster and faster and faster through this song. It's going to be such fun. It's actually a Bible verse. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And that's what Jesus said in the Bible. That's the words for this song. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Whoops, life goes like this. That's what Jesus said. Again, I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no going. See, I'm walking in place. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. And that's how the song works. We start slow and we go faster and faster. Okay, I hope you're up and ready to go because this one is very fun. I'm just getting the CD ready, so hang tight for a second here. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no going. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no going. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no knowing. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no going. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. I am the way and the truth and the life. That's what Jesus said. Without the way, there is no going. Without the truth, there is no knowing. Without the life, there is no growing. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. That's what Jesus said. The end. How fun! Kindergarten, that's all that I have today for music. Don't lose your little ribbon wands. We're going to use those again, and we will be using those egg shakers again also, so don't lose those either. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!